A lot of excitement to coach a player like Demidov for a full season.
Mike Sullivan, an arrow over. In comes Dan Muse as the Penguins bench boss. Underway here, the first preseason game for the Montreal Canadiens. Game 1 of 6 before October 8th. Back to 5-on-5 action as Struble tries to lay a hit out in front. And Poulet, another chance in the slot. Father Patrick, a former Montreal Canadian in the late 90s, as Shea lets it go. To think this time last year in the first preseason game against the Flyers, this crowd came to life. Chance in front, Raphael Harvey-Pinard here with the Penguins. Graves lets it go from the points. Another chance, Clifton on the right side, in the slot, and Montembeault all over the rebound as Matheson just bodies Harvey-Pinard in front.
Percentage of 24.1%. As Clifton's going to deliver this shot that gets blocked, and then the follow-up attempt by Imama.
An exciting time for this power play unit. 2 strong units, right? Coach Martin St. Louis, some options and great flexibility as Patrick Laine tees one up. Joel Blomqvist ready for it. Swing and a miss, gives time for Patrick Laine. He'll go 1-on-2. Laine on the power play, breaks free. Laine trying to finish the job. A great push and draws the penalty as well.
Who loses an edge, but you'll take any help you can get as the puck bounces on Graves, and Laine cuts right back to his forehand. Clifton can't stay with him, and by the time Laine's able to get that shot off, Graves has got his stick into the hands of...
Under 40 seconds to go. Kapanen now to the 5-on-3. Laine stepping in, opts for the pass. Down low, gives some room for Demidov. One time by Noah Dobson. Looking for an option. Down low, it will go. Back up high, Novak to center, and a quick shot by Dumba. Montembeault ready with the blocker. Hayes looking for another angle. Owen Beck saying early on, Hayes stood out as a skilled guy and then has got to know him very much. In on the corners, whatever the coach asks from him, he will do. One of those undrafted guys that has earned himself his spot. Novak, no-look shot as it heads off.
Comes over to Pittsburgh on a 1-year deal, paying him $2.5 million with $2 million in performance bonuses if he can hit them.
Brunick from the blue line as he lets it go.
Got some good experience after his junior season was over last year, playing 10 games in the AHL for Wilkes-Barre Scranton.
You've been there, eh, Frankie?
Yeah. Put in my time in Wilkes-Barre.
Brunick out in front trying to get open. What a shot! Tristan Brose gets Pittsburgh on the board early. A power play marker.
And then it's off to the half wall for a quick give and go as this puck gets thrown around. Watch Brunick attack low, move the puck, and then a quick one-touch right back to the half wall by Puustinen. Samuel Montembeault's late getting across as Tristan Brose wastes no time catching it, releasing it.
Anderson in the box. Pittsburgh back to the power play where they score their lone goal. Harvey-Pinard with a nice dance in front of Montembeault. Under 5 to go in the first period. Puustinen. Worked by Matheson. Puck down low, giving room. Another chance in front. Montembeault gets there just in time. Warren said, yeah, I believe he will. The stage does not appear to be too big for him.
As time goes on, he will. And here's the big save by Samuel Montembeault, shorthanded.
The best piece of advice you've ever been given, and who gave it to you? A lot of players talked about advice younger coaches had given them or their fathers. For James Struble, he said, honestly, it's got to be something David Savard said to me. And he said, you know what? It's at the halfway point of this game. Hard hit. Belzile jumps right back up. And here we go. Davidson has found a dancing partner, Sam Poulet, and they'll go at it. Davidson, strong right arm. Some preseason hockey at the Bell Center. Poulet with a few right shoves. Davidson trying to break free. The fans behind Jared Davidson as the officials intervene.
Jared Davidson got dinged for a penalty call in the first period that's very similar to this hit by Poulin on Belzile, and Davidson sees that, steps in, challenges Poulin, and a good...
You have to think so, room to grow. Puustinen a chance for Pittsburgh, Fowler denies.
When you can look at an organization and say, that's how they do things there.
Gallagher, a shot just high for Brendan Gallagher. A clean lane to the net. Another chance. Josh Anderson, Jake Evans, the trio can't complete.
Good sight right now on the Montreal bench as Ivan Demidov is back on the bench. And this new dad line for the Canadiens is going to get a couple chances in front of the net. Gallagher tries to put it in front for Anderson this year because Samuel Montembeault played 62 last year, and he's a true #1 goaltender. So what's the best thing for Jacob Fowler, even if he does force your hand?
Hard. Final seconds of this power play for Montreal. Stepping in, Major with the fake in front, trying to feed Sean Farrell. Another chance. Miroshov gets there in time, trickles in front. It's Owen back. Well, the Canadiens create chaos in the crease, and Owen Beck.
Chaos, and Philip Machar is going to do a great job. He tries to thread it into the middle of the ice, but the Penguins all collapse. But he follows it up around the net, and then Owen Beck, a couple whacks at it. Miroshov ends up on his back as 4 Penguins players around the front of the net. Miroshov gets twisted onto Dumpa's stick. And Graves is flying out of the penalty box. It's going to be an even strength goal. A nice job by Machar to make the play. And
finds Gallagher on the far side, chips it ahead. Laine has room, he'll take it. Toe save, rebound chance. Miroshov gets there just in time. Gallagher back to his feet. Clifton the other way. Penguins chances off the rush in the third period. Harvey Pinard off the post.
Raphael Harvey-Pinard had a busy game, covering up on the point. This puck is going to get deflected en route to the net.
Clermont, final seconds. Miroshov was ready for it. 60 minutes, not enough. First preseason game. We are off to overtime here at the Bell Center.
First, that player is going to assume the responsibility of the centerman.
Time will tell. Overtime underway at the Bell Center. 3-on-3 for the next 5 minutes. Matheson, a broken stick on the play. It could have been a break for Mike Matheson. Ryan Shea comes in on 2-on-1 on folding. Backdoor, Jacob Fowler. What a stop.
The ice, Demidov unable to elevate it as he's got the top part of the net. And before that, a partial 2-on-1 as Matheson had gone for a change. And Jacob Fowler slides.
Keeps in play for Noah Dobson. He has help. Ivan Demidov in overtime. Tries to cut in. Mantho reads the play as this crowd came to life. Now it's Noah Dobson's turn to Demidov. What a stop by Miroshov.
By Sergei Miroshov as he gets across to stop Demidov. Dobson does a nice job selling that he might shoot and then...
To Evans. Turnover into the hands of Jake Evans. A look. Evans, he'll take the shot. Open net, and it's off the post for Mike Matheson.
Jake Evans, 2-on-1 with Mike Matheson. Wants to pass it across, but can't get it there. Ends up taking a shot with a perfect rebound for Matheson to walk into. And Mike Matheson.
Anthony Mantha to the line for Pittsburgh. Quebec native. Steps in, patience. Fowler stops the shot.
To overcommit as he comes in on his forehand side. He wants Fowler to not move.
Takes it in far to the left side, just like Mantha. Draws it in. Fowler makes the save.
That was not fooling Jacob Fowler. That puck has to be moving so much quicker.
Farrell brings it out wide again. Cuts in. Tries for the shot. Trickles in. Time is of the essence for Sean Farrell.
Farrell, who had a great second half of the season with Laval last year, goes back against the grain. And keep in mind, Miroshov.
Rose steps in for Pittsburgh. Can even it up through the 5-hole. Tristan Brose finds success.
Get that quick release. Brose does exactly that.
Philip Machar, Montreal's next shooter. Machar with speed. Takes it in through center. Machar to the backhand forehand. Miroshov extends the pad just in time.
Philip Machar does a great job. Sells that he's going to go to the backhand and then cuts quickly to the front.
Oliver Kapanen now for Montreal. Kapanen takes a look. A deke, and he finds success.
He gets Miroshov to slide a little bit to the aggressive. Kapanen goes right around.
All eyes on Avery Hayes for Pittsburgh. Hayes steps in, and Fowler makes the the save. Montreal Canadiens take it in a shootout, courtesy of Oliver Kapanen and Jacob Fowler.